Man, an old school cat. Mexicans had the knife. They chasing him with the knife, and he got the gas can gun. He telling the black man, like, get on the ground, get on the ground. He like, man, you see he got this knife? And of course, he ain't get on the ground. He hit him in the side of his head, knocked his eyeball out.
Prison Stories 101, man. We back with another one, man. We got my man in here, K-Whop, man. What's good with it?
What's good, man?
Man, first and foremost, man, before we get started, man, go and reintroduce yourself, man, and let them know how much time you did, man.
Man, I'm K-Whop, Kalen Stewart. Did 9 years, 10 months, both state and federal.
Ooh. It's always interesting to have a conversation with someone that's done both because I hear there's some differences that come with state and both fed.
Pros
for you,
and cons,
pros and cons. I hear people that say that people that do fed time, that's easy time. You know, from those who've done state, they're like, oh, you at camps and stuff, and what would you say?
Yeah, you got to make it to the camp.
Got to make it to the camp.
You ain't at the camp, it ain't easy.
Nah, for real.
Yeah. All
right, well, let's do it like this, man. Whenever we have someone new on the channel, we always try to find out the who, what, when, where, and why. If you don't mind, let's start off with the what, man. I'm assuming this is 9 years, not all concurrent. You must have did 2 different times, or is all you ran all concurrent?
I made parole, and the feds was waiting on me.
Ooh, that's how it goes. So let's speak on the situation, man. What was it that they got you for? The alleged thing that you did?
The state?
Yeah.
Man, I was just fucking up. Got a bunch of cases, dope cases, assault on a police officer, high-speed chases. Young and thugging.
You say high-speed chase?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, well, let's... I want to stay with right there. What was the situation with high-speed chase, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, the shit is crazy because, like, I had got me a little plug on the drinking shit. This, like, 2002.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I can get this shit how I want to get it. And I had stayed up drinking one night, all night. I'm down there to a cruiser, sipping, you know what I'm saying? And I won't take my ass home. So that next morning, I've been up all night, man, and I ended up, my body gave out on me. I run into a school bus, head-on collision, you know what I'm saying? So, I hop out, dish what I got. I'm so drunk, I get back in the car and put the seatbelt on and go back to sleep. So the law that pull up on the scene, he know me, you know what I'm saying? So they locked me up and shit. So this same law is sitting like where I gotta pass through to get to the courthouse to go for my tickets.
Damn.
And he see me. So he know I ain't got no license, you know what I'm saying? So when I see him, I'm like, shit, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? I try to dip out. I'm right there on the border. So I'm like 5 minutes from Oklahoma where I live. So I'm like, shit, I'm finna run this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I go back towards Oklahoma and I see him get behind me. And I'm high. I ain't in my right mind. It's early in the morning. So I punch it. I'm trying to throw my blunt out the window, the blunt blow back in. So now I done burnt my face and shit. So
damn, it blew back in on you.
Yeah. I'm going by 70 though. I don't even, like I said, young and fucked up. So now I pull over because I'm trying to get this shit off my face. And I see him come to the door. And I look down and I see some work. So I'm like, I grab it. You know what I'm saying? I swallow it. He say he seen me, so he run up to the car. He spit it out. He choking me. You know what I'm saying? That's straight where the conversation went to. He choking me. Damn. So, I'm thinking like, all I can think is like, this nigga finna kill me and say I overdosed on the, what I swallowed. Damn. So shit, I'm thinking like, damn, this nigga ain't made me cut the car off or nothing. So shit, threw that bitch in dry. He hanging on, I'm let go, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he let go. And, I did the dumbest shit in the world. I ran straight to my mama's house.
Ooh.
I shook him in the car though.
I would say how long was the
It was just from like the south side of town to the north side type shit. You know what I'm saying? I shook him, but everybody in the town knew me. It's a small town, so the first place they came and looked was my mama's house.
Damn. Yeah, that's wild in the cell phone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Does it get any wilder than that? Any other situations? Because
yeah, I got a lot, man. I've been arrested probably like 15, 16 times.
damn.
And that's that was before doing the time.
Where you from originally?
Denison, Texas.
Denison, okay, yeah. All right, so the thing that got you to state time, was it all these things put together, or was it?
Yeah, and I had actually ended up getting probation. I was getting a little bread, so I had one of the baddest lawyers, and they wasn't coming off that 8.
Oh, they offered you
8
8
with a drug-free zone. So and my lawyer telling me he can give me 10 years deferred, and I knew I wasn't finna do no 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I was at court, and if I signed for the probation, I get to go home. So it's like, yeah, get here. You know?
yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, maybe like 10 days after that, assault on a police officer. Yeah, I ain't making long at all.
So we try to speak on the win. When did you catch this case? Like, when'd you go in and when'd you get out?
I got locked up in January of 06. But the cases from like 03, 04, 05, but it was like I would get money. So every time I catch a case, I bond out. Catch another case, bond out. Yeah.
You when were you released?
October 2015.
Where did you serve your time as far as both state and fed?
Gurney. I started out at Gurney.
Naked.
Yeah, butt naked. And then feds came and got me from there. So I went to a bunch of different county jails waiting to get my time. And when I got back from there, I went to Clemens unit in Brazoria. Yeah, and I ended up discharging a little charge I had. And that's when I had to go back to Grayson County because I got locked up in McKinney on some shit, on the run.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was on the run. I was supposed to go back and turn myself in because it sounded like a good idea, you know. And then the day came and I was like, yeah, fuck that shit, nigga. I ain't going up there.
Yeah. I'm just curious because, you know, there were some guys in New Orleans that had escaped. And right now, just happened, I think, a couple of days ago, like 10 more dudes escaped again from New Orleans. And they caught 3, but the 5, you know, what'd be the mental when you're on the run, technically? What's supposed to be a do and don't? Like, are you supposed to be like out and about, like going to clubs, or you just like, I'm stuck in the house, I'm gonna be, you know, I ain't about to be doing too much, I'm in the house?
You ain't thinking about it because you gonna use them drugs to drown it out. That's your first thing. Like you just trying to block out the fight. Like, I'm finna go to the pen. So when you wake up, you want to get that shit off your mind. So you might stay out the way, you might not. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna find a way to get you some drugs. So if you got to go to the hood to get them and you on the run, you gonna take that chance.
Man. Now, you hit the win, you hit the where. We want to talk about the who as far as who was affected by you having to sit down for almost a decade. As far as who'd you leave behind? Your mother, mom, girl,
my
kid?
My mama. Cause she wasn't, you know, she had a little era where she ain't had to work and shit. I was taking care of everything. So, you know, when I told her she was gonna have to get a job, that's when I kind of started feeling like I had let her down a little bit.
Was she working prior?
Nah.
So you kind of been taking care of it.
Yeah. And you know, it just kind of hurt me. Like, damn, I done let her down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who rides for you doing this? I mean, what was your mama's relationship as far as with you being in there? Was she the kind of come visit every so often? Did she?
And they used to make sure they came on my birthday.
Okay.
Every year for my birthday they came, and you know she wouldn't have no money like that. So I had some homeboys that did keep it solid with me though.
Okay, there you go. We're gonna get into that. So it takes us to the why, man. You know, whenever we do these prison stories, man, we try to understand the mentality of a young man when you sit in front of that judge and they about to hit that gavel and give you X amount of years to throw at you. You have to ask yourself, like, why am I in this scenario? What got me here? Like, what was the reason? Was it for money? Was it the rush? Was it the thrill? Was it for females? For you, what was it for you that got you in the lifestyle of just like, I'm taking penitentiary chances?
Man, them have-nots got to me. I'm tired of being fucked up.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Product of your environment. Was it a situation where you're looking at those who had
Yeah, cause I'm older. So back then, like, you could still corner hustle.
Yeah.
So like you ride down the street, it might be 20, 30 niggas on the corner. They got their cars, you know what I'm saying? They got the big blunts, all the new J's and shit. And mama can't even buy you a damn polo shirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I'm finna give me some of that shit.
Yeah, the easy way. Easy way. All right, as far as going through that trial, you said you was able to afford a lawyer.
Yeah.
How important is that for those? Because some people, when they're out here, they get into the money. I guess they don't know that you can have a lawyer on retainer, or they don't know these things, and they just try to go with the court appointed. But how important was it for you to make sure you had a lawyer paid for to handle the business?
That's just what some of my big homies instilled in me. It was like, man, whatever you do, make sure you got $1,000 put up to make bond, and make sure you go in that courtroom with a paid lawyer.
It seems like now, mind you, that was state. This is state case.
Yeah, that's the state cases.
Because I heard people say with feds, it don't even matter if you got to pay it or not. Sometimes you're wasting their money with a pay.
Yeah, a lot of times. A lot of times. It's more of a. They ask you a bunch of questions about, how you came up in your childhood and shit, and they do some type of calculations, and they like, here, this is what we came up with.
Yeah.
If you want that, or you go on the trial.
Can you explain the point system for those that don't know how the point system in the feds work? How that works towards sentencing, things of that nature.
The more charges you got, that's your what they call it. Man, I can't think. But the more charges you got, I think they was giving like 3 points for each felony, 1 point for each misdemeanor. And I think once you get to maybe 14 or something, you're a career criminal.
Yeah.
So that means you're gonna be starting out at about 15 years, whatever you did.
Yeah, I think people look at like a situation like a Diddy. And he didn't have that many, technically him.
Yeah, he ain't never really been into nothing like that. He ain't got no fucked up background.
Yeah, so that's how it matters as far as, sometimes don't even matter the crime. It just matters about.
Yeah, with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get right to it, man. To go through the trial, how long did the trial last as far as in regards to getting you, or did you just accept the plea as far as? Yeah,
with the feds, when they came and they gave me my shit, because I wasn't fully understanding how the point system worked either.
Yeah.
But it had to be God how that shit played out, because when I didn't turn myself in for the state time that I was supposed to go do, it stopped them from racking all them points on me. Because I hadn't been convicted yet. Yeah. They were still pending. So it really worked out in my favor, because I'd probably still be locked up.
I've heard that while you on the run, or technically what they consider on the run, you haven't turned yourself in, that still goes towards the time that you're supposed to serve. Like, let's say if someone's on the run for 3 years, I've heard that with the feds, that goes towards the time of what they would give you. Is that true? Have you heard anything like that?
Yeah, I can't believe that. As dirty as them bitches is, yeah, I don't believe that.
They want to give you all the time they can.
Fuck God damn it, man.
What they hit you with? Was it 10? What were you supposed to do? What they hit you with?
They gave me 94 months. That's what my PSI came back, 94 months. So I was expecting something more than that. So I was like, shit, run it, get here. I'll take it.
Where did you first go when you first landed? Was it DeGurney or?
Yeah, Gurney was my first stop. When I left Collin County, I went to Gurney unit. And I had been in the county for so long.
How long were you in county?
Like 10 months, 9 months or some shit. And by the time I got down there, I ended up signing for 2. Yeah. Because that's how I got caught. I had a car wreck. High, you know what I'm saying? Tried to run and them whole.
Oh, you smoking?
There's juice, man. There's the juice.
Oh yeah, nigga.
Yeah. Go that juice, mixing that shit with that drink.
Come on.
Yeah, so.
You with county, I've heard stories of some people would prefer to be already in the prison system than be in county. Sometimes counties like that. Just, they
mostly, rather... That's coming mostly from niggas that done been down before. Because a nigga that ain't been to the pen, that nigga ain't in no rush to get out there, because he don't know what he up against.
That's right.
He know he's safe in that county.
That's real. So take us through your first day in the Gurney, if you don't mind. Like, did someone put you on game before you went in there? Did you know what to expect? And what was it like your first day going in?
Man, I accepted it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? I knew I did a lot of fucking up. So I was like, as soon as you hop off the bus, you ass naked. Man back there yelling and shit, talking about nuts to butts and all this old freaky ass shit.
Yeah. I've heard butt naked Gurney is exactly that. That's anytime they what they say, there's a term they say
get out of
get up out of them.
Get out of them.
Yeah. Is that what do you feel they do that for? Is that for their safety? Is that just to really break an inmate down?
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with their safety. I don't think. It's just, some humiliation type shit. And, they don't really want you talking outside their dorm. That'd be the main reason they catch you talking outside their dorm.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so sometimes you might be on your way to breakfast at 3 a.m, 30 degrees. Get out of it. Yeah, straight like that.
Do you feel like any inmate, any COs kind of had a power trip while you was in there?
Oh yeah.
And what is that? What does a power trip normally look like when it comes to like dealing with these COs?
Just he putting his foot down and you ain't even did shit. Like he treating you like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he feel like he in control of the situation, which 9 times out of 10 he is, but I done seen some law get their ass tore out the frame too for that shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't heard too many stories about this, so we gotta speak on it. So you seen some niggas go back at him?
Yeah, I seen a Mexican group go at the lieutenant. Lieutenant like my side, little black dude. He pointing his finger, and I guess that was their laws. Like the law is like, don't let nobody disrespect you. Not just the inmates, the policing. And when he looked back at his homeboys, his homeboy was like, and they all took off. Beat the shit out that
lieutenant guy. Well, what would be the consequence for whooping a lieutenant's ass? Because that seems like that's some shit that'll get you.
I don't even want to find out. You probably gonna get your ass whooped though. Because they'll beat your ass and just leave you in the hole till you heal up.
Damn. What was your mentality going in? Like, what kind of time were you trying to do? Some people be on gang time. Some people be on.
That's what I was like, shit, 21. I want to bang. I want to go down here and gang bang. Like this what all my big homies came home talk about. I want to see what that shit hitting for.
Come on. All right, well, let's speak on it then, man. Going in, how does it work? Because I know it's different. The feds, they have different cars. In state, it's just like you either know you have like some family in there, some people on the street that you already knew that you jumped in with.
Yeah. You probably gonna bump into a few people down there, especially when you're in a small town, because they be giving out cases and shit. So
were you you want to speak on who you was affiliated with, or you want
the Crips, neighborhood Crips?
How were they as far as getting in? How were they structured?
It wasn't no structure on Gurney. It's like it ain't. Niggas, everybody feeling their way out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing serious like that going on Gurney.
Okay. They say normally day one, they want to see what them hands about. They want to test you out.
If you don't count, you gonna have to get checked out. They gonna check you out if you don't count. That's if you get to a real yard. Like I say, they ain't on that on Gurney.
Oh, okay, yeah, Gurney, you just waiting to get to the situation.
Yeah, Clemens. When you go to a place like Clemens, where young niggas, they own that.
Did you have to go through that as far as once you got to Clemens, where you like?
It wasn't a lot of neighborhoods. It was more Hoovers. So, but they gonna let you know, like, hey, let me know when you ready. We're gonna send 2 of them up there to holler at you.
At least let a nigga prepare. Shit.
Yeah. And if you run from that, then they probably gonna do something to get you.
Goddamn. All right, let's go ahead and start breaking it down, man. What are, if you don't mind, between state and feds, for the people watching at home who may not know the difference, what are some of the differences from what you experienced as far as state versus feds? Again, pros and cons, however it look like.
in the state, it's like they gonna talk to you reckless, like they get off on that shit. In the feds, it's more like you got more voice as an inmate in the feds. So they kind of watch how they talk to you. They don't, and then like where I was at, niggas in the state was throwing hands. Them niggas in the feds got knives. Them niggas ain't, like, you ain't gonna see too many fights. For one, cause you can't, like, in the feds, it's real political.
Yeah.
So if I'm black and a Mexican do something to me, I gotta go talk to the driver of his car. I can't put my hands on him because it'll start a riot.
Damn. Were you ever part of any riots? Or seen any?
Man, I seen them. I seen two bad motherfuckers. One of them was like, probably like a month before I got out.
Oh, damn.
And the only reason I missed it, because I don't go to breakfast. But
do you know when a riot's about to pop off? Like, is it in the air? Is it
in the feds? It's signs. Like, it's signs, because it just be shifts, and it be so many niggas setting their ways. Like, I seen niggas, we got into a riot over a nigga and a Mexican arguing over the iron, because that's some niggas hustle. Some niggas iron clothes. That's they hustle.
Yeah.
And somehow, nigga, it ended up being a full-out riot. You know what I'm saying? Which started with the Florida cats and the Louisiana cats, but they black, so you know what I'm saying? We know they gonna click up, so you know we gonna click up too. And that shit was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, no, I think I seen a video of somebody getting poked in a riot in front of the COs. The COs were trying to shoot the smoke gas to stop it. The Mexicans were still
man.
poking
They took an old school cat. The Mexicans had the knife. They chasing him with the knife, and he got the gas can gun. He telling the black man, like, get on the ground, get on the ground. He like, man, you see he got this fucking knife? And of course, he didn't get on the ground. He hit him in the side of his head, knocked his eyeball out.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Yeah, nah, that's some shit.
Because it seemed like the racial tension, it transferred to the guards.
Yeah.
So the Mexican guards is going to be telling the black dudes to get on the ground, and the black guards is going to be telling the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When they say, did you see a lot of racism in prison?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How does it look?
Shit.
Whether it's state or fed?
In Beaumont, it's two sides in the chow hall in Beaumont. This side is for the whites and the Mexicans. This side is for the blacks. In the day room, this is the blacks' TV, the whites' TV, it's the Mexicans' TV, sports TV. Like, it's real.
You would think they'll try to integrate that shit versus letting everybody.
I mean, nah, probably not. Because you know, niggas gonna strong on some shit.
Come on.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just how we already in bottom. We already in last place.
Yeah, nigga come up, you watching the game, motherfucker come up talking about I want to watch Bonanza. Hey man, get the fuck on somewhere, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So that's it keep it going smooth as possible. About as smooth as it's gonna get.
How many years did you do feds?
I did 6 years feds.
And then the other
that was my last 6 years.
Okay. Well, let's keep going through there, man. What are some of the cons that is with state versus feds? Again, they say that you get a little more leeway with the feds than state.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, in the state, when they call rec, that's it. You got that little 1 or 2 hours. In the feds, you go out in the morning and stay out there till lunch. You go out after lunch, stay out there till count time. You be out that bitch all day if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the state, it's just that. You know what I'm saying? Or you go take a shower whenever you want to in the feds. Like, it ain't like they don't got no shower line. You just go bathe when you want to. They got microwaves and ice machines and shit.
And the difference of both, how does one go about getting, like, let's say, like a haircut? Is it different for both state and fed? Like, when niggas just want a haircut, there's somebody that you could like say, hey, let me go.
Yeah. They be having barbershops. They got a barbershop in the feds, and they had I don't really remember how they had that shit on Clemens, because it was mostly like young niggas. But I know in Gurney, they had a barbershop on like each building.
That's right. So let me ask you, Whop, let's start with this. What would you say is probably the worst thing you've seen in prison, or if it's multiple things, the worst few things you've seen?
Man, niggas fucking with them punks, and the nigga had got stomped to death on the rec yard.
All right, well, hold on, let's take it one by time. So it's funny, you know, we do these prison stories, and you know, this part always gets interesting when we talk about like the punks in prison. And I've had people that's been in since the 70s. To, you know, people been in 2000. They say it's in this day and age, you know, if you went in the 2000s, it's not no like, it ain't no such thing as a booty bandit. Like, oh, I'm gonna take you. I got him in the corner. I'm gonna get him. It's dudes actually wanting to. They're giving it up. Like,
Now that shit ain't that taking shit ain't dead. Now it's some groups of niggas that
they rolling packs.
That nigga tell you, watch yourself around them niggas.
Are those normally life, like people that got life sentences, or
that fuck with punks? That'd be the niggas that got 5 years, 6 years. They get visits and shit like that. Yeah.
Getting visits from that girl and shit.
Yeah, you don't see too many niggas in the feds with life that fuck with punks. They be some stand-up niggas.
Oh, man.
They be the short time and niggas.
Yeah. What do you think that is? Because mind you, if you think they gotta be maybe living like that outside of prison, because to me to go in and you have less than 10 years, in my mentality, you should be able to get through that time without going to that side of the fence. Like,
yeah, you walk through the gate with 2 pieces of pussy right here. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Like, you gonna go fuck a nigga with a beard? Come on, bro.
I can't get it. When you see something like that, or let's say, you know, you hear about something like that, or something's happening like that, it used to be, it seems like, you know, niggas will shun this niggas, you know, like, all right, that nigga over there. But I've been, again, this is going into the game until I've heard there's situations from other folks that came through here saying that, nah, there's high-ranking members of the game until that might have him a pump. And it seems like the niggas in the gang will sometimes either accept it, like, yeah, nah, this is a situation. Or is that, like, what's tolerated and what's not tolerated?
In the gang, that's a no-go. Where I was at, that shit embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? But in the feds, it's not really gang. It's more geographical. So you're gonna have Texas niggas, Louisiana niggas, and certain areas, they don't look down on their niggas for doing that shit. Like, they don't, you know, they still fuck with them.
It
hit different. It hit different, man. It really do.
You said you also seen someone get stomped out. You know, first of all, do you know why in that moment he got that? It
just, in the feds, it's like they separate a lot of Hispanic gangs.
Yeah.
So you might have these 2 gangs, they not allowed to be on the same yard. But they might slip through the cracks. They might get to R&D and the man be like, you in the gang? They like, nah, but they lying. And then when they get out there on the yard, they gonna play them. They gonna be like, oh yeah, you got some homeboys down there. We gonna take you to meet your homeboys in building 1 tomorrow. They gonna get you out on that rec yard and stomp the shit out you.
Yeah. Somebody gets stomped out. Who's it? Like, again, this is for the victim. Who's supposed to help him? His partners, the COs, like, you know.
Man, 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna have no partners because he ain't supposed to be on that yard. His set ain't supposed to be on that yard. Yeah. So it ain't nobody gonna help that nigga but the police.
Shit. That's real shit. I hear the Mexican gangs, man. I hear stories about Tango Blast. Did you ever have a run-in with any Mexicans? And are they like the biggest gangs out there?
Yeah, but they cool. Like Tango Blast, that's like the Mexicans that we fuck with in the world with the goals and tattoos and shit. You know what I'm saying? They cool. They don't be on no bully Debo type shit. They cool.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah.
Is there ones that are not cool? Ones that do be tripping?
Man, it's just like the situation that happened at Beaumont. It was like they swapped out a set because this group kept jumping the people that was coming in from this group. And so they told him, y'all do that shit again, I'm gonna ship everybody in this group off this yard and replace y'all with who y'all can't be around. And when they did that, it's just like, you gotta imagine, now they bringing this group, but all they tables and TVs and shit done been claimed.
Yeah.
So now you bringing in 200 of this group and they ain't got nowhere to sit in the child hall, they ain't got no, so they gonna find a group just like they did, push up on them and ask them. And they was like, we ain't giving y'all shit. And shit, that very next morning, they took smooth off on their ass.
Damn.
Yeah.
What would you say is probably the pettiest thing you've seen someone fight over in prison for? Outside of like the iron or the TV?
Man, niggas joking and shit. Joking about the wrong shit.
Damn, just saying the wrong thing.
Yeah. Nigga walking around, he like, yeah, my girl had a baby, this my daughter, and nigga standing in front of the TV watching Maury, and nigga say, and you are not the father. Nigga snatched that bag of chips out of his head. That nigga say, shit, you hold on to him, you can keep him. Wow. Knock that nigga ass smooth out.
Damn. That's how I go. How important is like commissary? How is it used? Is it just for what you want, or can it be used as money? Can it be used as leverage?
In the state, it's money. In the feds, they don't want that shit. They want them stamps in the feds.
I heard the stamps.
Yeah, they want them stamps.
Stamps is the
you
hustle.
Can't get shit with no commissary.
Damn.
Yeah, niggas look at you crazy. Nigga don't even want to gamble commissary. Yeah, I got off the bus trying to bet. And they're like, what you trying to bet? Nigga, bet 2 meat pays. Nigga looked at me like I had shit on me.
Yeah, I was say, how was your commissary game?
Man, it was cool because I ended up opening up a store when I got to the Fed. So that's pretty big business over there. It's pretty big business over there.
Did you ever have a chance to we always have the conversation as far as with CEOs, man, female CEOs. Did you ever have a chance to shoot your shot at one? Did it ever connect?
Yeah, but that shit trouble. You know
like that's saying like
cause you had niggas and niggas see you talking to a bitch, they be like, hey, look out, that's me right there. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? They ain't fighting over bitches in the world.
It's me right there.
Yeah, niggas.
Have you seen niggas fight over a bitch though? Have you seen niggas like go out like two have like
nigga usually respect it.
Okay.
Nigga usually respect it, and then they gonna get the CO. They gonna get a different nigga on each wing.
I've heard the stories.
Yeah, so a lot of times it don't really get out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a bitch just wants somebody to talk to when she got to work this wing, so she got a different nigga for every day of the week.
Yeah. They say with DCOs, have you seen someone ever get caught sleeping with one? And what's the ramifications for the inmate? And what's the ramifications for the CO? Man,
they probably gonna walk her off. They gonna lock that nigga. He probably getting shipped. They gonna send him somewhere else.
Yeah, they got that. To me, that's it. Would you say there's a brotherhood between COs, the male ones though? Like as far as, would you say there is a brotherhood that inmates have with the COs? Where y'all really pretty much say separate lives, do your thing, aid and skate. Man, it's some that understand, like, man, long as y'all ain't fighting and long as y'all ain't fucking, man, I ain't got nothing to say. Do what y'all do. And then there's some that's gonna come to their shift every day and make sure they shake down 10 cells. Yeah.
So it's, you know what I'm saying?
As far as what would you say as all the units you served on, what was the easiest unit you had to do? From what you look at as far as what's considered easy, even with county, like. Man, the county. County's easy. What makes county so easy? Just it's more structured or just less? Less motherfuckers you got to deal with. Yeah. They commissary usually live as hell. Yeah. And it's just you probably gonna be close to the crib. They kicking that door there. They coming to see you. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about it. You gonna get them visits when you're in the county. Yeah. Who was holding you down while you was not only in county, but who was holding you down while you was in prison? Was it like your mom coming through? Yeah, my mama when she could. Every birthday or so. But anybody else outside of your mom? You said your homeboys was. Yeah. I had some partners that fuck with me, but
them niggas caught they biz too. So it got rough, you know what I'm saying? I had a cousin, he looked out for me tough. Yeah. So it was just like whichever one of my partners was out at the time, you know, that's just how it go.
Did you ever get in any trouble while you was in there? Any real trouble?
Nah, man. The worst thing I did was I went to the hole for refusing to work. That was about it.
What was the work? Can you explain the situation or?
Man, the dishwasher broke, and the nigga like, you know, so the compound, everybody on the yard, they getting paper trays.
Yeah.
But they sending regular trays to the shoe. So he like, man, y'all gonna have to wash these by hand. I'm like, shit, nigga, shit, nigga. And he see we ain't started yet. He come back, he like, guys, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to get up and like, man, you might well call the lieutenant over here, bro. So he called the lieutenant. She like, man, if y'all don't go back there and wash them dishes, I'm gonna lay you down to September. I said, shit, you can lay me down in 2015, but I'm not washing all them motherfucking trays.
Facts. Jeez.
Yeah, man, come on, man. It's easy to stay out of trouble, you know, as long as you know how to move.
Nah, definitely. So outside of that, outside of that, as far as both the feds and state, who would you say as far as just even with the COs, who's easy to deal with? As far as just, you know, the feds, you know, this is people from all over the world. The state is, you know, of course, people that's right there.
Probably the feds, man. Probably the feds, because it's a little bit more respect going on in the feds than it is the state.
The facts. I can see that. I can see that. All right, man. Lastly, the time you had, you didn't get out early or nothing, did you?
Yeah, actually I did, man. When Obama had did some shit, I think in like 2014, he did like a 2-point reduction for nonviolent offenders. But it happened to affect so many people in the system that they waited a year to make it to go into effect, because they said if it would have went to effect immediately, that it would have crashed the system.
You had they call them the law, not the law library. They call them like the inmate lawyers or whatever they call them. You had one on your team as far as to look at your stuff, or you had a lawyer outside looking at it?
Man, I tried when I first got to the feds, when I realized them bitches had stacked my time, because I thought my shit was concurrent. So when I realized they had stacked my time, I tried everything.
Man, yeah. So you actually knew you was possibly gonna get out, but you had to wait a year.
Yeah, they called everybody back there individually and let them know, like, this is what you getting off for your 2 levels. And it just so happened I was damn near at the door anyway, so it just killed a lot of my halfway house. But in October 2015, I was one of the ones that got immediate release.
That's real. They be able to have that immediate release.
Yeah, shout out Obama, man.
How much time were you supposed to do left? I mean, how much time you had left?
I just would have been in a halfway house like 6 more months after that.
Not too crazy.
So instead of me having the 6 months that I got approved for, I only had like 70 days.
As far as getting out, who was there for you when you got out? Who was waiting for you?
Man, my partners looked out.
Yeah.
They was fucking with me in a halfway house though. Giving me right and shit.
Hell yeah. Goddamn. Man, now, you know, we do these prison stories, man. You know, we try to have these conversations. And again, we try to first introduce people to come through here, but we never do it to glorify prison, man. We always try to do it to try to, you know, convince those out here who's taking penitentiary chances to not commit crimes to be in prison, man.
Because that's why so much telling going on, because niggas think they ready for that shit. And they here 10, 15 years and a nigga go to crime.
You know, it's when you hear that much time, you know, it's always like, you know, it's about what you left behind. You might have a baby mama, your kid might be one. And
I was blessed because I didn't have no kids when I went.
Oh, okay.
So I ain't, you know, I got a son now and I couldn't imagine going down there leaving that nigga.
How do it work for snitches in Fed versus state? Someone that, you know, that paperwork ain't right.
Yeah, that shit wasn't a big deal when I was in the state. I ain't know shit about checking paperwork and shit, but in the feds, it's enforced at USPs on the maxes. They enforce it. You got certain mediums that check paperwork, but Beaumont, they wasn't really on that when I was down there.
Okay, goddamn. Oof, goddamn. Well, with that being said, if you can, Whop, let them know exactly as far as just speak to the young dudes out there that's, again, taking plenty of chances. Let them know exactly what they, you almost did half a decade. What are they giving up? What are they losing out on if they was to go sit in the either state or feds?
Man, you could be tough as you want to be, man, and you gonna, the time might not necessarily be that hard, but when you get out, that's when you really gonna get tested. When won't nobody rent you no place to live because you got this on your background, or this place won't hire you because you got this on you. That's when you gonna feel it the most.
Ooh, that's serious. Not a lot of people speak on that.
And that's why a lot of niggas go back, because it get some niggas just like, man, I ain't doing that shit, nigga. After that 10, nigga, I took a job for $850 in 2016. Just trying to if I'm gonna go back, it ain't gonna be right back. I'm finna try this shit. I'm gonna try this shit.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Well, what was something simple that you missed? Maybe something that, again, I've asked this question before. What was something simple that you missed doing that that was taken away from you?
Shit, first and foremost, fucking. That was the main thing. And then it's like you the longer you do, you lose a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna people that you love gonna pass away.
Yeah.
Your bitch, she probably gone. You know what I'm saying? Some of your partners, it'd be a lot to transpire. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn. Nah, that's some real shit. Well, now with that being said, man, again, we want to make sure as you come in, give this prison story. We just scratching the surface with this. Hopefully they're gonna see you again on the platform again. Someone who's done state and fed, those are always great conversations because again, you can kind of miss and match on what's going on either one. Do you have any social medias that you want to give out?
I got the real K-Whop on Instagram.
All right.
Follow me, man. You need a fade or something, come get you a cut.
Yeah, did you have that skill in the pen? Did you learn that skill, or you did that all out on your outside?
Nah, yeah, I just did. I only been cutting hair like a year and a half.
Okay, where you cutting it?
In Sherman.
All right, man. Hey, if y'all trying to pull the Sherman.
Yeah, I was working. I was working, like mixing fiberglass type shit.
Oh, damn, that's real work.
Just trying to find my way, waiting on my turn to come.
Oh, man. Nah, it's real what it is, man. Well, with that being said, man, K-Whop, I got to say, man, you have come through, man. This is Prison Stories 101. Bro, I salute you, man.